Hi. In my opinion, Dr. McGilchrist's videos offer an interesting take on the difference between the two hemispheres of our brain, so the left one and the right one, and how they shape our view of the world. He invites us to imagine like a world where the right hemisphere takes the lead and not as a reversal of power, but as a way to restore balance in how we perceive and interact with reality. The left hemisphere, according to McGrace, is focused on certainty, control, and also like precision. It breaks everything down into parts, labels them, and it focuses just on details. So while it is great for analysis and like problem solving, it tends to see the world as predictable, as a linear, static, and mechanical. But on the other hand, the right hemisphere takes a much different approach. It sees the world as a living creature, dynamic system full of connections. Instead of looking at isolated data points, it looks at how things are connected and how they influence one another. Where the left hemisphere sees separate events, the right sees patterns and so a system. This is where the system thinking comes in. Dr. McGilchrist explains that the right hemisphere naturally thinks in system, understanding feedbacks and loops, non-linear changes, and importance of context. So it embraces complexity rather than avoiding it. Mick Gilchrist also points out that our current institution and ways of thinking are largely shaped by the left hemisphere approach, which is focused on control, on efficiency, and short term outcomes. However, this mindset has its limitation. It leads to oversimplification, fragmentation. So, if the right hemisphere were in change, McGillis suggests we would focus more on wellness, on relationships, and on meaning rather than just short-term efficiency. We will make decisions with a long-term perspective, considering how everything fits together in the bigger picture. Overall, McGilchrist's message isn't about rejecting logic or reason, but about integrating both hemispheres to work together. It's about thinking clearly, by feeling deeply, and building wisely by understanding systems rather than just focusing on parts.